Hi Aisha.
Hi, Luna.
Are you looking in the vanity?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to fix my hair. I'm getting ready to go outside.
Well, you look beautiful as always.
Thank you.
So what's going on?
I'm fine.
So tell me a little bit about Aisha. What's in Aisha's world?
Right now, or just what's going on?
Yeah,
Period?
just everything.
Well, I'm getting ready. I'm also I'm a mother of an all-women's house too, Luna. So I know you know
Yes,
that.
I know.
The House of Iman.
And that's in June. You're having a ball.
Having a ball. We're raising money for Patrick Martin Institute, which is where I work at, Harvey Milk High School. We're raising partial funds for the event is going to the ball, and also as a prevention event for women, because a lot of women don't get prevention as much as we do for boys. And boys usually get, we've been doing prevention for many years, but women are also now the highest rate of infection rates that are going on. So we have to start taking on making sure that we capture everybody, not just some people. So that's what I'm doing right now. But also I'm working with Patrick Martin, doing the Kiki Lounges, doing the Vogue Femme Fridays, which are events that are targeted to youth and adults in the ballroom community to do where they get to Vogue, walk phase, do different things that they usually they will do at the ballroom scene, but it's a little bit more fun. They have Kiki houses that they create, and it's a little bit less stress because there's no chops. So everybody just has a chance to be whoever they want to be. Beautiful, lovely, walk runway, do this, do that. You can do that. So that's what we're doing right now. And the kids also are not only encouraged to have their own events, they also encouraged to create the prevention at their events. So any message that you see at a Kiki function or at a Vogue Femme Fridays, the kids create it, and the kids get to do different things. And from time to time I have speakers come in and talk to the kids about the ballroom scene, about prevention, in little small conversations, because I just do not like to be intrusive when it comes to their time. Yeah.
And you mentioned the women's scene. So when you're walking in the Real House Ball scene, what's the difference between the women's scene and the Real House Ball scene?
Okay.
I hate to call it real, but you know what I mean.
The boys scene is more
because I think it's
evolved.
so exciting. The women's scene.
The women's scene is kind of like a budding fruit. It's like a budding flower. It's a new. It's been around. Women have always been in the scene. They've always been a very important part of the scene. But now there's more events. The events are more catered to women, meaning that, let's say in a boys scene for the categories, there's maybe 4 or 5 categories for women, but there's like 35 categories for the butch queens and maybe 5 categories for the femme queens.
Right.
But we flipped it. So in the women's scene, we have more categories for women or trans men, and then have some categories for the butch queen and femme queen, because it's all about the fun and the love and things like that. So that's the difference. And also when you go to a women's scene, it's a little less evolved when it comes to the shade, and it comes to the categories, because it's a little bit more open, I would say, because with the men's scene is black and white is exactly what they call for, but now they're budding, they're learning. So it's kind of like you see, when you see new kids getting up and learning new things, and they're getting really into it. There's a lot of different houses in the women's scene. There's so many different variations, different names, different people all over the United States too. So it's not only growing in New York or New Jersey or Atlanta, it's growing all over the United States, and people are getting involved, and people in the military are part of it, so they go away and take that with them and bring it back. So it's kind of like the ballroom scene is becoming, it's having a woman face in front of it instead of usually it's the butch queens and the women's scene. But of course, I'm in House of Prodigy, so I'm in a boy house. I don't walk the women's scene because I've been around for a long time. I'm a legendary women's face, so I give the girls their time to have their life, because after a while it's not to always bombard.
So tell me about that, a legendary women's face. So
yes.
what consists of that for you? Like mentally, what does that say to you? And also, how do you prepare for balls once you get to that level?
I know.
Because I know.
Luna, oh my God, why are you asking me that? That's why you see that I've taken a hiatus.
It's more stressful,
It's
right?
stressful. It's
harder.
I want to bring something that nobody's ever seen before. I'm like, what hair haven't I done? Because I do different hair. So I want to do, what hair haven't I done? Should I do this? Should I do that? It's more stress, and everybody's looking at you more vehemently. I mean, when I got the honor, which I got at the Late Sex Ball last year, it was amazing. I was so happy. And being a legend to me is not just because I've walked the categories, because of the things I've done with the community, the impact of the community on many levels, created so many different interventions and prevention for boys. They're like, oh, you're a girl. I'm a butch queen. I'm a girl, but I'm a butch queen. Don't ever forget that. So it's really hard. Like right now, there's so many balls I do want to walk, but I'm like, if I don't come out correct, what is gonna go on? Right. What's gonna happen? And I know there's other people looking, and the shades. You always know that people are always harping and looking around. What's she gonna give? But I'm gonna come out.
So basically, it's harder to be a legend and walk because of how people are looking at you, and you're put in this level that it's harder, actually, right?
It is very hard, and also you have to not only bring that, people are looking up to you. People are also looking at what you're doing. And everything that you're doing is getting judged sometimes, extra judgment on you, and you have that you have that on your back now to carry, and which is like, okay, for a minute, you know, like when you're like, oh, legendary status, that's off the hook, but then you're like, ooh, wait a minute.
There's work to that. There's double the work.
It's double the work, double the time, and also more people to have to work with and deal with and things like that. But it's fun. I'm looking forward to coming out in like in an over way. So, you know, Luna, you got to make me some over effects. You got to build me something. You used to build me something, Luna. I need something built. I need my makeup done.
I could shoot
I'm
you and we could do a
Egyptian.
huge background.
And then I just come in the front of the background like that.
So one message that you could leave young people that are watching this for, you know, in their future, what will you give them? What will you say?
Luna, I will say for them to not forget about their lives and not forget about that they are also going to grow up and evolve, and they got to think about their future. Have fun with the ballroom scene. Stay in it forever if you want to stay in it, but don't forget about school. Don't forget about your health. Don't forget about you as a person overall. Don't forget about loving yourself. Loving yourself, which is very important when it comes to this whole thing. Because if you love yourself, you'll take care of yourself. You make sure that you're educated. And think about the rainy day. Always think about what's going to happen next. Because a ball doesn't last forever. It's 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours of your life. And then it's gone to the next ball. So think about yourself. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself. Stop that hear no, see no evil effect about stuff. This is real. The reality is like our lives are really getting shorter and shorter. We're getting infected. We're getting, you know what I'm saying, in different levels, from STDs to HIV to everything. So think about taking care of yourself with that. And if you are infected, take care of yourself. Don't just like, I'm infected, I'm just going to go ahead and pay it. Don't pay it. Take your life seriously in every way.
Okay. Well, thank you. And we love you. And
I love you too, Luna.
Yeah, keep
Luna,
turning
when are you
it.
gonna make it? Luna, look at. Can I get a mirror shot, Luna?
Yeah.
Put this in the mirror.